What if I told you that the year's most memorable celebrity wedding had just taken place and no one knew until it was over? The fans? No. The press? No. Not even a few of their best pals. The revelation of the secret marriage between IU and Jong Suk, two of Korea's most adored celebrities, is rocking the entertainment industry as a whole. You will be left dumbfounded by the details of this wedding, so stick with us. This is a love story that nobody anticipated. From the secret location to the astounding guest list, whispers were the first to be heard. No gossip, no headlines, just quiet. Until the internet went into complete meltdown due to a few hazy pictures and a leaked guest list. Actually, Jong Suk and IU are now officially married, fans conjectured. About their relationship for years, did they have a romantic relationship? Were they only companions? They always smiled and shifted the topic when the question was asked. However, something substantial and silent had been developing behind the scenes, and they made it official in the most intimate, emotionally stirring ceremony imaginable with no clue to the outside world. Away from the cameras and the news, the wedding was held on a remote estate close to Jeju Island. Visitors trickled in, some wearing masks, some using secret routes. All employees were sworn to silence, phones were prohibited, and security was strict. However, everything changed as soon as the guest list was made public. This was no ordinary wedding. It was an assembly of the most well-known figures in Korean entertainment. According to reports, Suzy, Park, Bogum, Kim Soo-hyun, Yoona, Yoo, Jin-gu, and even Suga were present. One thing was evident from the dreamlike list. This was more than simply a celebration. History was being written. But when IU walked down the aisle, it was the most impactful moment. She wore an ivory gown that was custom designed and took for months to make. Jong Suk was clearly emotional as he remained still and fixed her with his gaze. Witnesses claimed that as he read his vows, his voice shook, and when IU gave hers, her voice broke with tears. The entire room became silent when someone spoke. "You waited for me to become the man you deserved. You won't ever have to wait again, I assure you." The ceremony featured a reworked version of IU's original song, which was modest, beautiful, and unforgettable, along with soft piano music instead of ostentatious performances. Following the wedding, no words or pictures were shared online. As softly as they had entered the spotlight, the duo disappeared from it. Fans, however, felt honored rather than excluded. These two opted for stillness over spectacle and love over celebrity in a field that thrives on attention. Seeing that perhaps the signals had always been there, fans all across the world started going back and watching previous interviews, award show moments, and music videos. A quick look, a phrase, a smile that was a bit too intense. All of a sudden, the fantasy stopped feeling so made up. It was fate. It was the aim, not simply the celebrity power that made this wedding so special. Not a press, not branded. Real, safe, and pure love. And that's why it struck so forcefully. This was an honest moment in a world full of contrived ones. And it doesn't matter if they verify it or not, or if we ever see an official wedding photo. Since they ultimately did not do it for the cameras, they took care of one another. And that's what turns this into a contemporary fairy tale rather than just a celebrity narrative.